Hello, how are you, great ones? Today, our topic on guidance and counseling is on road safety. Many times we hear every day, you listen to the news or hear people saying that there was a school child who was run over while they were crossing on their way to school. That is very disturbing indeed. What would have happened? So to remind ourselves so that such things don't happen, we need to learn about road safety. Road safety. All right, what is road safety? It tells us how we should behave on the roads. We know that the road is not only for us only, but we need to share it with others. We need to share the road with pedestrians. We need to share the road with drivers. We need to share the road with cyclists. We need to share the road with even those who are on motorbikes. All right? So we all need to be very careful. Whether you're a driver, you're a cyclist, or a pedestrian, let us share the road and use it nicely. Today, we want to learn about the rules for pedestrians. Pedestrians are people who walk, people who are walking. We call them pedestrians. Say that word after me, pedestrian. All right. So you and I are always pedestrians at one time or the other, even if at times you drive, but you still have to walk, whether to the shops or to church or visit a friend or a relative. So you become a pedestrian. So as children, we know that most of the times we are pedestrians. We can be passengers, I know, when we use the other forms of transport, but we also are pedestrians most of the time. Rule number one, which we want to talk about today, is before you cross a road, you must be very careful. What should you do? What care should you take? What precautions should you take when you're crossing a road? So firstly, before you cross a road, look right. You look right. And then you look left. And then look right again. If the road is clear, then you cross. You get that, great ones? Very good. So this is my right hand. So you look right, and then you look left. And then you look right again. If the road is clear, then you cross the road. All right, that's the first rule of the road, which you should know. Is that clear? All right, very good. So sometimes the road is very, very busy. It's so busy that you need to look right. There are cars coming. You look left, cars coming. You look right again, cars are still coming. You look left, there are cars. You can stand there the whole day or spend a lot of hours standing. So what should you do then in such a case? Firstly, you need to be patient. Wait until the road is clear. Don't try to cross running, all right? So the safest thing to do is to look for a robot-controlled intersection. Look for where there's a robot. We're all familiar with the robot, isn't it? Yes. The colors of the robot, by the way, are green, red, orange. Very good. Others call orange amber. All right. So those are what? Are the colors of the robot. Okay. So those are the colors of the robot, which we should, so you look for a controlled, a robot controlled intersection. Behave. You will be joining us shortly. Welcome. All right. So look for a robot controlled intersection and wait for which color, which allows us to cross the road. That color is green. So when the robot says green, when the green light is flashing, then we can now cross the road safely. The other cars will be waiting, and then it's your turn to cross. Then you cross and join us. Welcome, behave. You have joined me. Welcome to our lesson for today. Behave, can you hear me? Behave, can you hear me? Behave. All right, that is fixing something there. But otherwise, we're talking about crossing the road. When the road is very busy, then you go to a robot-controlled intersection and use the robot-controlled intersection, and you wait until the robot is green. And green means go. All right, you still check the road in case something happens, others are not following the rules of the road. So make sure that the road is clear, even if the robot is green, and then you safely cross to the other side where you want to go. When the red color is there, what does that mean? It means stop. Very good. It means stop. Red means stop. All right. But before we get to red, when we are from green, usually there is a amber color or orange color. All right. What does that mean? It means be ready to stop. Don't just cross because it is amber and the other cars have slowed down. Make sure that you wait. It's not the time to run, to rush, but wait. When it turns green again, you will cross, all right? Give each other turns. So we need to be very patient when we are crossing the road. So that intersection is very, very safe. You can safely cross at a robot-controlled intersection. So that's a safe place to cross. But sometimes it happens that we don't have any robot and we want to cross and the road is very busy, especially early in the morning when people are rushing to work, rushing to school, then the roads are very, very busy indeed. What should we do then in such a case? What should we do? Well, then we need to look for what is called a zebra crossing. Do you know a zebra? The animal called a zebra? Yes, very popular one. What color is it? Black and white. It has black and white stripes. So that crossing is called a zebra crossing because it also has got black and white stripes. Look at this picture here. You see that line there? Yes, that is a zebra crossing. It is called a zebra crossing. So that is a very safe place to cross. It is a very safe place to cross. Use that crossing if you want to cross the road. It is meant for pedestrian. That's why it is called a zebra crossing or pedestrian crossing place. Let's use it. It is very safe. You find that when you get there, you wait first. Don't just cross again when you get to that place, but you wait and you become patient, and then you find that the drivers are going to stop. And then when they've stopped, then you can cross the road. All right, so that's the safest place to cross. Okay, and then another place in case that zebra crossing is also not there. Sometimes we see police directing traffic. Then they can help us in such cases. Let us follow the instructions. If they tell us to go, then we go. If they tell us to stop, then we stop. Okay, so the traffic police officers can also help us to cross the road safely. All right, very good. So let us learn to behave on the roads in order for us to be very safe. It is better to be late and be safe instead of trying to hurry and then we get involved in an accident and we are in great trouble. All right, very good. So the zebra crossing is the safest place to use when you want to cross the road. All right. The other one we said is a what? A robot-controlled intersection. Let's go there and use that place to cross to the other side of the road. All right, good. And before we cross, we said let's look right, then look left, and then look right again so that we cross safely. If the road is busy, be patient. All right. And sometimes there's a road and then there's this space which we're supposed to use as pedestrians. That place is called, that area is called a pavement. So when you're walking in town with your parents, then, or your brothers and sisters, let's not make sure we're not using the road. Let's reserve the road for the traffic, and we use the pavement. We use the pavement. It is the safest place to travel. And the road, let's leave it for the cars. All right, good. Let's only use the road when we want to cross. Sometimes as well, I've witnessed a lot of children, we are at home, we want to play ball, and there's not enough space in our yard for us to play. Where are we supposed to play? The next thing, we go to the road and play there. Is it safe? It's not very safe. That's a dangerous place to play. Cars can come in anytime, and some drivers are driving very, very fast. It may take them a long time before they brake because they've just seen you, maybe it's near a corner. So it's dangerous. Don't play in the road. Look for a safe place to play. Play in the playground, or find a big yard, a big space for you to play safely with your friends, whether you're playing soccer, netball, or you're doing some athletic activities, others even do gymnastics and other games, riding on bicycles, practicing. All right. So, but don't do it on the road because it's very dangerous. All right. Very good. So let us practice road safety so that we are safe. If we are safe, then everything is well with us. All right. For now, let me see whether you can still remember. Can you draw a robot for me? Draw a robot. How many circles does it have? Draw your robot. Good. All right. For the coloring part, you'll do it later after this lesson. For now, just draw those circles. How many circles have you drawn? Good. You've drawn your 3 circles. All right. Very good. We said, what colors are they? Look at mine. I've got my 3. There, let's look at that. Okay, that is a robot. As I said, yours is just like that. And then you color it later on. As we said, the colors of the robot are red, green, and orange or amber. And we said green is for go, and red is for stop, and amber is a caution, which means be careful. You need to be careful, and you need to be ready to stop. If it happens that you're in the middle of the road, no, you just proceed. But proceed with caution. You should make sure that you are safe. All right, no running, just walk quickly across. And as I said, red means stop. You must stop when it is red. Don't try to run across. All right, and go is the safest thing to do. When it is green, then it means now it is your turn. You can cross the road. All right. Okay. All right, very good. So that is the robot. So after this lesson, then you color your robot using the correct colors. All right. Sometimes we also see some robots which have got pictures on them. What does it mean? What does it mean? All right, let's look at those under there. If the green is a picture of a person, it means those pedestrians which are facing that particular robot can cross safely. It is your turn as a pedestrian. You see that that picture shows a person, a pedestrian. You said a pedestrian is a person who is walking. So it means you can cross. The others will stop even if they are facing that direction. All right? And then the other one next to it there, now the picture of a pedestrian is on red. It means if you are a pedestrian, now it's your turn to stop. The other traffic can continue, but you as a pedestrian, you must stop. You must stop. Is that clear? Yes. So if it's on green, then it's your turn to go as a pedestrian. But if it's red, then it's time to stop. So let's associate the colors with what should be done. All right, very good. So remember, my good children, that we must follow the rules of the road in order for us to be safe. In order for us to be safe, we need to follow the rules of the road. Okay, very good. So now just a recap to see that you can still remember. First thing, make sure that before you cross the road, you look right, good. Then look left, and then you look right again. If the road is clear, then you cross. All right? Very good. And then if you have crossed the road, or you want to cross the road now, and the next road is very, very busy, what should you do? You look for a zebra crossing. A zebra crossing, we say it is what color? It is black and white, like a zebra, the animal we know. So that is a zebra crossing. You need to cross where there is a zebra crossing, or you look for a robot control intersection. And red says stop. Green says go. And orange said be ready to stop or proceed with caution. Be very, very careful. So we should look out for the color green. That's the safe color for us if we are using the road. Very good. And then the other thing is, please don't play on the road, but play in the playground or inside the yard. Look for a safe place to play. And when you're walking, don't use the road, but use the pavement where there is a pavement. Use the pavement so that you are safe. All right, trust me. I enjoyed being with you. So let's follow the rules of the road and keep safe. See you next time. Bye.